Okay, quite a good number of students have really benefited from the proving guide which we have given them over the years, and I chose to, at this point in time, extend it to several millions outside there so they can have access to how they can navigate their way in gaining admission into Nigerian tertiary institution. Even with the fact that things are really competitive, about 2 million students apply for Jamb every year, but the unfortunate thing is only just about 500,000 eventually have access to some of these tertiary institutions. Just within few minutes, I want to show you the proven way to gain admission into Nigerian university in 2022-2023. This exact guide has helped over hundreds of students over the years, and obviously we have good record and testimony for this. So if you will stick to the end of this video, I can assure you that you will definitely also benefit from what others have benefited from over the years. Quickly, my name is Daniel. I'm from Foundation Builder Academic Consult. I'm going to run you through the slides, and definitely I'll say some certain things which you really need to take note of. What you're about to learn. I'm going to expose you to the secrets that help over hundreds of students, just like I've said, that were just admission seekers just like you a few years back. One of them is Busayo, and in the next slide I would love you to just within few minutes listen to Busayo's testimony. I'm going to play that now, so just listen very attentively.
Hello, my name is Busayo. Thank Mr. Dan for assisting me into securing admission into the Nigerian University. Life before meeting Mr. Dan, the life was so challenging. It has been for one day, over 4 years in the waiting room after secondary school. And eventually I met Mr. Dan. Everything turned around for good, for my good, yes. And he guided me on step by step in securing admission into Nigerian universities, and he helped me through my Jamb, through the registrations, the post-TME, sending some documents to me to practice and to work hard, encouraging me to work harder for the post-TME and all. And here I am today. Thank God for everything and for the privilege. Yes, I'm now a student of Union. Yes, with the course marketing. Yes, I'm doing student marketing. Thanks to God and thanks to Mr. Dan for his great advice. Yes, as me I hadn't held to his advice then, I couldn't even imagine where I would be now. Yes, but thanks to him and thanks to everyone. Advices. We are there out there still looking for where to take consults, of taking advice on which could choose, what course to choose, what this to do. I will advise you just chat him up and tell him he's always there, because I really disturb him, and I thank him so much for standing through those disturbing periods, still standing there for me. Even if I call him, I disturb him on calls, there is still actively helping me. That there is there for us, is there to save lives like ours. Can you imagine 4 years? It's unimaginable.
That's the voice of Busayo, in which I've heard. Just like I've had over 4 years. It was not really a funny experience for her, but all ended just because she was able to follow through simple methodology and guide. And the funny thing about all this deal is, all this was actually done for her for free, even we are not collecting a dime from her. And that really is countering those that really believe in giving or paying people a huge sum of money for admission. I don't really see the logic behind that. But then, if you could really follow a simple methodology, you will definitely get and gain admission. Yeah, well, maybe many of you are just like Busayo. All I just want you to do is just to stick all through this presentation, and definitely rest assured that you would get what you want. All right, now let's get into business. Just 3 proven secrets is what I'm going to share, and it takes you within 20 to 30 minutes to finish the whole slide. So I'm going to take you through it, and the intriguing offer you get as you finish the slide. But you only get this if you don't skip anything from this video. So all I just recommend from you is not to skip any part of this video. You just listen to the end. Okay, what is the first thing I want to get you to know? Now, the first thing here is get the best Jamb score you can. Get the best Jamb score you can. Yeah, chill. What if you don't what if you don't get the best you want? What if you don't get the maximum Jamb score you really desire to have for the course you want to go to? Yeah, not to worry. Jamb score doesn't actually guarantee admission. It only gets you closer to your dream course. Pardon some of my errors in the slide. It's a very serious oversight, but thank God I'm rushing through it, so I don't think there will be an issue for it. So what am I talking about here? When you talk about getting the best Jamb score, that does not mean because you don't have a huge Jamb score you can't gain admission. In fact, over the years, statistics has proven that those students that have less than 220 below has been able to gain admission easily than those that have 280 below, 280 above. And the simple reason is that many of these guys that have 280 above, they subscribe for a very highly competitive course, which truly they don't even have all it takes to get it. Just like, for instance, you can't tell me you want to do medicine and you're having 280. You are joining competition of students that actually have 320 above. But then those that have 220 below are students that are not really over ambitious, and practically the course they apply to, they have all it takes to get it. But then, how do you even really know what your Jamb score can really offer you? How do you even really know if what you have is okay for the course you want to study? Many people don't know this. All they just do is they apply for an admission in the school, and they wait for the school to do their magic by giving them the admission. It does not really work like that. There's a plan around it, there's a strategy around this that you really need to learn. Okay, so getting the good Jamb score is good, but sincerely, you don't need a very huge Jamb score to really get some of the courses you want to study. I want to study a course like mass communication, University of Ilorin, and you're saying, okay, for Jamb you must have like 220 above. But then there are some hidden school that many are not really aware about, that they are doing the same course with a less Jamb score. And these are the things I've been able to show students over the years, and that is what has really given them an edge. Get the best Jamb score that you can, but if you don't, not to worry. Just do your best, and whatsoever you have can still get you what you want. All you need is a simple guide. All right, now going to the next slide. How do you even get good Jamb score? Well, if you are getting to listen to this before your Jamb exam, lucky you, because I really want to share how to maneuver your way to get a very good Jamb score that you desire. Not in a malpractice way, I don't support that, but there are some little things you can do to give you an edge over every student, to get the massive Jamb score you really want to get. Now, the first thing is, don't just study hard, study smart. Yes, I recommend students many times to study hard, but at the same time, I make them understand that You don't have to study so hard. There is a smart way of studying, especially when it comes to preparing for JAM. JAM exam is an OBJ exam. All you just need to do is just look for a way of stocking your head with the informations that are needed and be able to apply those information to the question that will be coming before you and answering them correctly. JAM is literally the simplest exam you can ever do in Nigeria presently. There is a smart way in which you can uh, uh, study for JAM and get the best out of it. Well, overcome CBT phobia. Yeah, you have to overcome CBT phobia. One of the things I discover about students is that not that they don't know some of these things, but because they are being exposed to using computer-based tests, which they are not really used to even before that time, it tends to create this phobic mind in them, and before you know, some of them lose trust and confidence in what they know. They get to the hall, they start shaking, fear grips them, and all sorts happens to them, and before you know, they are not getting the best they really need to get, and that you really need to overcome before the exam. I'm going to show you how to do that as you listen all through. Yeah, the next one is beat the time. You need to learn how to beat the time. You need to learn how to work with time. As you all know, the exam is 180 questions for 2 hours. Even that 2 hours, you will not really use it completely. Let's just say 1 hour 45 minutes. So you have to learn how to answer 180 questions in just 1 hour 45 minutes. How are you going to do that? I am going to show you that as you go all along. So let's move to the next slide. What if I tell you a software does all the above stated? Yes. It analyzes your performance and showcase what you need to work on. Yeah, this is one of the hidden secret of all deal. Yeah, I tell students, I showcase this secret to as many students as possible that I have access to. One of the smartest way I've discovered you need to learn how to prepare for JAM is to make use of this software. I call the software, the software is called Exam Guide. Yeah, Exam Guide is a software. If you are using an Android phone or your PC, all you just need to do is just to go to Play Store. If you are using an Android phone, type Exam Guide and download it on your phone. Check up the demo, and you see the wonderful work Exam Guide is really doing. See, one of the things you benefit using an Exam Guide software, and that is why I recommend it to help you manage your time. It helps you overcome CBT phobia, and it also help you to study smart. And one of the major fantastic features this app really has is that it analyzes your performance and showcase what you need to work on. Imagine having a software that you have worked on what you need to work on, your math, English, physics, chemistry. You have set your time, you have been able to work with that time, and here you come, you submit, and the result pops out. What the software does is that it analyzes your whole subject, the subject based on the topic you've done step by step. It makes you see all the topic you don't really know, and makes you have access to those topics to be able to study and work on them. But how the software works, I think right below the link they actually got this video. I would also place the link of the generality of the explanation of the software, so you can see the wondrous work the software does. All right, so the next thing it does is that it gives you special mode of study. In this software you have practice mode, you have mock mode, you have study mode. These are the 3 set of mode you have to use to practice. If you want to practice, you can use the software. If you want to put yourself in an examination mode, use the mock mode to that. If you want to study, there is a study mode to also achieve that. Also, the software teaches you how to manage your time adequately. Fantastic. It teaches you how to work with pressure over time, because you can imagine exposing yourself to the software as many times as possible. For instance, maybe you do like 1 hour 45-minute exam over the time. Before you know, you get used to how to make use of 1 hour 45 minutes to answer all your own questions. And this is one beautiful thing the software does for you. Literally, the secret behind most of my own student success has really been the software. So I just really recommend you to download the software. If you need the software on a laptop, you can just chat me up and drop my contact around this the link you actually get this video. So all you need to do is just hit me up, send you the software, download it on your phone, watch the demo mode, practice with the demo mode. The demo mode is simply the free mode that you get. But then if you find it interesting and intriguing enough, then we'll talk about it on how to make it activated. All right, next thing, ask yourself some sincere questions after Jamb exam. You have seen your results. Now you know your results, you know what you have. You need to ask yourself questions like, can my Jamb score get me my desired score? If not, what do I do? And that is where a guide actually comes in. That is where someone experienced enough is meant to be consulted for him to guide you through on how to navigate your way through. Is there another way? Is it just all about unilag medicine? Can I get another school that I can study medicine even with the same Jamb score? These are the questions that come to your mind, or that should come to your mind immediately after your Jamb exam. Well, the next slide actually answers some of these questions. Now, that takes me to the third thing you need to do. Get the best counsel from the experienced, not an extortioners. A lot of consulting firms are just there to extort you. They tell you to bring 40k, 50k, some even go as much as 100k just for them to help you process admission, just in the name of they know someone that can help you. All those things are just mere trash. Many a times they don't know anybody. All they just want to do is just extort you from what you have, and eventually even get not to do anything. But come on, we don't even do that. We don't even get huge amount of money from you to help you run or process admission. For all those things are just not real. I will not tell you I'm the best in this niche. You only tell if you experienced. Yeah, I don't really brag about helping as many students or whatsoever, but then we really need to tell you about it so that you definitely know what we can really do, what I can really do for you. So but the only way you can definitely assure and affirm this is to experience and to witness this. Well, it is only Buzayo alone I was able to bring into this slide, but trust me, there are numerous testimony. I cannot even pull them up here because they are quite in good they are quite a good number. Yeah, but then if you need to have access to some of the beautiful testimonies, students have really benefited, both videos and right at the end of these slides or below the link you get this video to watch, you'll see a link to take you to how we're able to really do this for this set of students over the years. So all I can say is I know my honors, and you can't miss it if I hold your hands on this admission issue. Yeah, I'm going to hold your hands step by step, telling you what to do at the best time to do it, giving you an opportunity to even apply to several schools, even when the only thing you can do is apply for one school. Yeah, that is one of the benefits you actually get. That is one of the things you get from our guide. Yeah, I make an audio and video guide that simply explains all you need to know to gain admission this year. And here is what this guide really has to offer you. Firstly, this guide takes you through how you profitably use the Jamb brochure to your favor. Many people don't really know how to use a Jamb brochure, but then this is where the secret is. The more you hit up this brochure, the more you check it up to know what you really want to get, because brochure is where every school has placed every of their requirement and standard in, and that is where they have every of their standard being positioned. All you need to go there as a student or as a guardian parent is to check it up. Okay, my baby or my kid or my child has this particular Jamb score. What can he do with this particular Jamb combination? Which school can he or she goes to? Jamb brochure answers every of these questions for you. But the unfortunate thing is many don't really know how to use it. And that is the exact thing I've been able to do in this guide. I explain it step by step how you can use Jamb for your favor. This has been uh, one of the major things behind our huge success over the years. You don't want to miss this as a parent or as a guardian. The second thing that this guide teaches you is that it exposes you to sure schools that you will surely be given admission the way you are. You only need a good guide. Yeah. The wonderful thing as well is that some of these what this guide also showcased to you is the schools that don't really require so much from you. I recommend this mostly for the set of students that has applied for JAM 2, 3, 4 years without no show. Once you jump into some of these schools, they don't have choice. They give you admission, even just the way you are. But you really need to know the school it is and how to navigate your way to it. And that is one of the reasons this guide have been created. All right. So also you tend to learn how to avoid tons of mistake others make you don't really want to make. You don't really want to make some of the mistakes this set of people make. You just really need to get a proper guide so you won't fall to the victim. You could imagine some set of students they don't even aware they need to upload their results immediately after JAM exam. Some of them feel okay because I've done it, it's not for me to do it again. But mind you, some of these things are needed to be done, and you need to know how to even check if it has been done. And if you don't, obviously some of the things actually jeopardize a lot of students from getting admission eventually. A lot of things have really been shared in this guide. I cannot really pull them all through in this place, but the next slide actually explains to you what you really need to do. Will the guide be free? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it will be free because I'm literally giving it out for free. The only thing perhaps you might just need to pay for is just the one-on-one guide you really need to experience in terms of I need to spend my time putting you through all these stuffs, and that is just one of the thing you definitely get when you get this guide. It is no, because you might really have to pay a token for the step-by-step guide I'm going to put you through. Like, this is not just giving you jobs of stuff to listen to, but then I'm going to hold you by the hands, telling you what to do at every point in time till the admission is gotten. That is just the beauty of everything. I will not leave you till you definitely gain the admission. Yeah, for you to get to know much more about this, tap the link you'll be finding at the lower part of this video. It takes you through how we have been able to do this for numerous set of students over the years, and if it really resonates so well with you, we drop an offer there, a very, 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 very simple token that I believe everybody can actually afford. So all you just need to do is just to follow the simple process. Just from the link you will see below this video, tap into it, and you get the intensive understanding you really need to get to be able to get the guide. Thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate that you were able to listen to this till the end. See you at the other end.